Now we move straight on to the compound men's gold medal match.
Gold medal match for the compound men. With on target number 1, Nico Wiener from Austria. And on target number 2, Aljaz Brenk from Slovenia. And Nico will start at target number 1.
Well, there we have it. Nico Wiener of Austria up against Aljaz Brenk of Slovenia. These two again came through the ranking round as top seeds. Chris, got a favourite here?
Nico Wiener, he is a World Junior Field Champion, threatening to break into the senior ranks and do some damage for a long time. Really shot well earlier this week, only compound man to break 700. Yeah, he's the favourite in this final.
Well, let's get underway. It's time for end number 1.
Nico, 9. Aljaz, 10.
Well, a boy on the home soil gets off to the better start.
Nine, Nico.
1 arrow can really set an interesting dynamic for this match. Nico Wiener, the favourite, hitting a 9 early. 2 9s. That starts to dig a hole.
Early chance for redemption. Well, that's 3 9s by the looks of things. Well, called a 10 by the stadium announcer. Well, it panned out to just be a single point for the Slovenian, but an unexpected start, Chris.
Yeah, I don't know what target the stadium announcer was looking at. 3 9s from Nico Wiener on the left there. I think it was a good group, but they've just gone high and left. I'm surprised I didn't see him fiddle with his sight a bit more. At the end of the day, the conditions in the finals arena are not the same as the conditions in the practice arena. And anything, wind pressure, light, they can change your group on the target by a couple of centimeters, a couple of inches. I think the reaction needs to be faster. He needs to get into the middle much quicker. I doubt 3 arrows in the same spot in the target are a consistent technique error.
And what about Aljaz Brenk? He looks pretty solid and doesn't look at all nervous about this occasion.
No, I know very little about this young man. Nice to see someone, a new face in the finals arena. Excellent first arrow. I mean, that's when the nerves are supposed to hit you, right? No nerves at all from Mr. Brenk. Straight in there, straight in the 10.
Yep, solid start from him, but it will be Nico Wiener, the favourite, to get us underway for end number 2.
Nico, 10.
Better start. Now the pressure switches over to the other side. How will Brenk handle this?
9, Aljaz. Nico. 10, Aljaz.
Trading blows in this second end. No one claiming an advantage.
Longer hold. Just dropping down into the 9. I think that's a 29 for Wiener. And he's pulled that one, so a 28 again for Brenk. And, well, this time he actually drops a point, having gained one with the same score in the first end, I should say. Chris, some signs perhaps of Nico Wiener showing why he's the favourite for this?
And actually, Nico Wiener has been fantastic in qualifications for a long time, but his final game probably is what needs improving if he's really going to make a mark on the international archery scene. Coming back in this one, that right arrow, that last arrow from Brenk is the first we've really seen go right in this match. Really right. I'm wondering if there is a slight breeze right to left down near the target. It could be a bit hidden by the trees and the arena itself.
Yeah, perhaps a little bit more experience from the Austrian is helping him with that. He's drawn a level. It's time for end number 3. Chris Wells, our expert analyst, talked about the groupings being good in the first set for Nico Wiener. They certainly were in the second, and a better score for him. How will he start this third? Still in the middle of the target. Pressure now on home favourite Aljaz Brenk.
9, Aljaz. Nico.
Was a longer hold, wasn't it, Chris?
And that's going to dig a severe hole. I love the nuances of technique that make some archers strong. Nico Wiener just with a little shake of the arms as he comes into his full draw position.
10, Nico.
And another 29, so 85 for Wiener.
9, Aljaz. 29-26.
So a 26 for Brenk, finally breaking a little bit more than he had done early on, and it is now a commanding lead for Nico Wiener as we clear through 3 ends. Chris, I got one quick question. There's that road behind the targets with vehicles moving on it. Could that have proven a distraction to Aljaz Brenk on his last arrow?
I severely doubt it. Let's just be clear. The road is quite far in the distance as well. No safety issue there. But Brenk, he's focused on the target. He's looking through that magnified lens. The peripheries aren't really going to affect him too much at all. He's just loosened up there. He had arrows go high, left, and low. It's all about grouping. It's all about consistency, and he's losing some of his tightness in his shots as we go through this final.
Well, 3 behind, going in to end number 4. Aljaz Brenk to get the 4th end underway, trailing by 3.
Nine, Aljaz. Ten, Nico. 10, Aljaz.
Nico Wiener really starting to look more and more comfortable in this arena.
Nico.
So got to put some pressure on here. Aljaz Brenk with another 10.
Aljaz.
Good finish there a 29, but Wiener on for a perfect, his first of the match. Oh, brilliantly done as well. Absolutely superb stuff. Now leading by 4 points, as you can see. Chris is just getting better and better.
Absolutely, it was that comfort level at the start. He just wasn't dialed in, wasn't in the middle, but the experience, the talent at the level we saw earlier in the week during qualification. I saw him shoot at 7.13 in really hideous conditions, to be honest. Very, very impressive score coming through now, really starting to tighten those groups up. He's dialed in the right position with his sight, and it's paying off. He's cruising this one now.
He certainly is, but performance of Aljaz Brenk has gone up a notch as well in that fourth.
Well, you know, it's an internal battle with your emotions, with your focus, with your confidence, Archery, especially in the finals arena when you've got people watching you, when you've got cameras on you. It's not easy, and it's all very internal. It's very difficult to see, but the level, the emotional ups and downs of a match, the big swings, and the big swings are what you don't want because they'll affect your scores at the target.
Yeah, well, it's time for end number 5, and it's Brenk who's trailing by 4. Big ask at the best of times, but Aljaz Brenk, trailing by 4, just has to put big scores down to put some kind of pressure on the favourite, Nico Wiener of Austria. Great start there.
Nico.
Well, dropped a point, but he's got 4 spare. So now Brenk on for a perfect.
Nico.
Brilliant finish. Finishes with 3 10s for his first perfect of the match and a 141. Well, you can do the maths. Final arrow from Wiener is a 10 to finish on a 29 and a 144 for him. A brilliant win for the Austrian Nico Wiener. Has taken the compound men's gold here at the Veronica's Cup.
Yeah, he didn't start fast, but Nico Wiener, he really tightened it up in the third ends, much like we saw from Anna Milnarek in the women's final. Perfect 30 in the fourth, and he's looking more and more confident in the finals arena. If he can shoot like he did in those last 6, 7, 9 arrows for the whole match, he will become a force in the finals arena. And a good finish as well from the home archer, Brenk, 3 10s. Not what he would have wanted at his home international event, but he can be proud of that finish at least.
Certainly can be, but it's confirmation that Nico Wiener of Austria, who has been the form archer throughout the competition here in Slovenia, is the compound men's gold medal winner. We take a look back over that gold medal match. I can tell you that Stas Modic of Slovenia picked up the bronze medal in the compound men's division, and that's a good finish for the home nation.